I think we have other places through town that would look amazing with some art, really true art on it. And, I just seeing stuff on Facebook and other different cities that they do with their town. I think it would be something. I think this for a lot of attract people into town over on the east side of the river. I think that if they know that there's artists drawing pictures on a wall in a parking lot, they're going to go check it out. Because look, you get on in Pittsburgh and see what they've done. They have some amazing murals down there that just fantastic. The artists they have down there did that. It's unbelievable. It'd be cool to say that we're not only a biker town, but we can be an artist town also.
I will have a proposal for you.
Perfect. And then we'll work on getting Council Mtg, get that all like the pressure on it for you.
I'm not volunteering to do the whole wall because I have limited time and resources, and it is.
Well, maybe after you do a section, maybe there's another artist that would like to have a section and they could submit a proposal. You know what I mean? I think we can start something good. You know what I mean? Thank you, Susan.
Thanks, Susan. Good idea.
Michael, you are up.
Well, this was not what I was originally going to talk about. It's interesting because the Community Foundation and the Cultural Trust are undertaking arts as an economic generator, currently seeking funding from the Pittsburgh Foundation. That's a county-wide initiative. Thomasville is one of the 5 communities that they'll be working in once that program is underway. Since 2008, though, the city has been putting public art. We first got funding from the Sprout Foundation in 2008. It was the 250th anniversary of Pittsburgh's founding. And so there's the stained glass arch at one end of town, there's the silos at the other end, and a couple of years later, we did the Coke and Smokes right outside of the hotel. Then when Carmen Molineros had his murals there, the Cultural Trust did another set of murals. And Mrs. Heckler is here to talk tonight about another piece of art that was put here over 100, well, will be 100 years next year. So, Artworks Connellsville operated for 5 years with over 80 local and regional artists showing there. Now it's the Appalachian Activity Center. So, those things, initiatives have been underway since 2007 when the downtown program started. So,
Is that something now, this initiative, is that something that Susan could proposal to the,
it's not now because the funding hasn't been.
but if you do get the funding, is that how it works? If you can submit
It
proposals
would
to the
go to
Cultural
the
Trust?
Community Foundation to pay it.
Okay.
So, yeah, it'll probably be early next year with that.
And is that something that, Peter Pete's project could be possibly too?
Those guidelines,
They don't know.
it all has to be, that's all
Okay.
still being in the planning.
Is that something,
But
it's
it's something to keep in
for
mind
next year?
because
I ain't going anywhere.
as Susan's study had indicated, arts are an economic generator, so. And all the money that the city put into the Florida Theater is another example of supporting the arts. The auditorium, the library now, another art center. So the reason I am here was to talk about the CDBG program, the Community Development Block Grant. The 2011 program, all the funds are spent, finalized, monitored. That's been formally closed out for DCD. We were actually notified by them that we were the only municipality in the whole Commonwealth that had received that status, that we were all completely done. Now, 2012, all the funds have been spent, but no one from DCD has come out yet to do their closeout procedure. In 2013, we had 28,000 in demolition. Fortunately, what had happened was some of our property owners who had blighted properties stepped forward and demolished their own property, as should be the case. So we had to move properties that were put in 2014 to 2013. so that's it for 2013. 2014, the 12th Street Playground is done. Code enforcement, there's just a little bit of money left there. The other big project that year were the road reconstructions on East Fayette and Gibson. And because the pricing came in higher, we had to do what's called a revision. So that's gone to the state now. And now they have to come back and say whether that's okay and move that money around. So some money had to come out of the demolition line item of 14. So originally you had allocated 69,603. So, so as soon as DCD says, okay, we've already awarded, not awarded, there's a contract in place to El Grande, who had the lowest bid for that project. So as soon as we get the first day started, they start trying to get all their, bonds, all that to us, insurance, yes, that one's ready to go, those two roads.
So that would be a possibility to be done this year?
Definitely, that should be this year.
It should be definitely done this year, that's great.
So they had actually, DCD had come out to visit Greene and Fayette County and the different grantees out here. So they got a 2-hour tour of town and impressed all the projects that have been completed with CDBG money. So we're good with that. The Senior Citizen Center kitchen floor was one of the projects in 2014. There was 25,000 allocated for it. We put it out for bid. Nobody bid on the project. So we've incurred costs. We don't want to re-incur those costs until we find there's somebody interested. This is the difficulty of using these federal dollars, is that Davis Bacon wage rate applies with lots of rules and regulations. So for a small project, it's difficult for a big contractor to do. And a little contractor doesn't have the capability usually to do it. And that's why we're stuck with this right now. We're still having our engineer look and see if we can find a contractor. We've had several go out, but no one has stepped forward to say that they are interested. And in that case, then we would put it back out for bid. If it turns out that we're not able to do this project for whatever reason, the money that we've expended for the advertising and whatever other costs we've incurred will have to be paid back, but that can come out of a future year's allocation.
Can we transfer that money to another project?
Right, absolutely. But again, because we've already spent some money on that, that money no matter what has to, and if that project doesn't go forward, that has to be paid back. But yeah, that is absolutely a possibility that money may have to go away with this. No one knows.
What's the time frame on that? What do we wait, how long we wait before we decide we're going to transfer?
So 5 years are allocated for the whole CDBG year, but 3 years is what's given to a project to be done. So we do have one more year. That was 2014. So you have to, it's 2 years that you get additional, is more for the closeout, all the paperwork that has to be done afterwards. That's why it's a 5-year contract. But for example, I'm going to 2015. We submitted that application October 15th. It was just last week that that contract came back to the city. So, it takes time. It's a long process. So, so now we start the environmental review. So there were 3 projects in code enforcement for the 2015. So now we will start that process. It's usually about 60 days. But most likely, any of those projects are going to happen in 2017. There was the Art Street sidewalk project. There's the code enforcement, Mounds Creek tennis courts. And unfortunately, one of the big projects on Murphy Avenue was not allowed. So I'm now in the process of conducting surveys. So hopefully that will qualify, and then we can move forward and send the paperwork to the state and get that project on.
For Murphy?
To replace Murphy.
Oh.
The replacement of Murphy, yes,
Okay.
that's what we're doing now. So the 2016 program, we held our first public hearing. we've asked the public to submit their requests. That was done, that was up until August 8th, and that last Friday, I submitted a packet of information with all those requests and the process now. So within, by August 23rd, I need to know what the decision is, because on the following Monday, I have to post a public notice of what the projects are, and then on September 6th, here at 6 o'clock, we'll have the second public hearing to get any additional comment from the public on the projects chosen. So again, because of the difficulty of these projects, like saying a small $25,000 project was not ideal for CDBG. They are looking for impactful projects that will really help below low-income. So that's something to take into consideration with the suggestions that were made. And then the application is actually due September 23rd. So at your September 20th council meeting, you will pass a resolution indicating that you want to redevelop or to make that application. So by the end of that week, the application. So that's that process. I stopped there. You want to have any question on CDBG? Just in general with the redevelopment authority, in the past year and a half, we brought in $1.1 million in non-CDBG money. So for every dollar of CDBG, another 3 times as much in non-CDBG. So some of those foundations have been like the Millman Foundation, which took care of our WCBI and some other residential properties. The McKenna Foundation helped us with the hotel development and investment. We've had 2 years now with the Neighborhood Partnership Program, which provided operating, equipment, recreation, and some clearance, professional development. Coral Highlands Visitors Bureau, the Chevron grant. I still have 3 scholarships, $1,000 scholarships. The information's still on our website. It's for individuals who want to learn how to get a commercial driver's license. There's 2 schools that we've been working with, but there's another one. Right now there's in Menneson Middle School, and then there's the Sage School. So it's Douglas School in Menneson and Sage at Westmoreland Community College. Allegheny Foundation has provided operating. Their grant covered historic preservation, so the redevelopment authority's building was repointed, the roof was redone, and we also still have the money for the community center roof. And the Richard King Mellon Foundation provided operating and money to eliminate blighted properties. So there are a great number of things happening. Intolerable Sheets is expanding, 7,500 square foot cobblestone. The facade is on there, all the wiring is going on the inside. As I mentioned, Appalachian Creativity Center is where artworks used to be. We still do have a facade program that's up to $1,000 for any business in our downtown area that wants to do something for it's a matching grant. One of the other things we'd like to do is apply to one of these foundations for a much larger program where if somebody really wanted to undertake a large project. But we've not had many applications at the lower level. So it's hard to make an application or make a case to a foundation if we don't know what the people need. So, I mean, if a $25,000 grant to an individual business owner was going to be matched with $25,000, that's a big impact. But I need to know that there's somebody that's willing to put that kind of money into a building. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense for me to write a grant and then it just sits in our account. So the WCBI lot is for sale. We're asking a minimum of $7,500. We'd like to see plans, and then the redevelopment board will make a decision. We'd like to see things as soon as possible, but we want to get the property back on the tax rolls.
But they did an amazing job. I think it looks really great. I think they did a great job. It was having the jewelry building and
By Friday, that will be
that's wonderful. I mean, I really do. I think it's great to get by there. It's
But to have a building on there would
Right,
be even
yes,
better.
a building on there would be even better, but it
Right.
just, at least, I just think they did a good job on it. That wall that they put in looks really great, and I'm glad that that worked out.
Whitmer for designing that project, but again, that was a foundation grant that made that possible, and that we were able to acquire it also. But there are others, Skip Colburn is bought, Kevin Leonard, Fox's, Double Dragon, there's all kinds of development going on in this town right now, and more to come. We just had a lunch and learn with the Progress Fund. David Haley, the president, was the speaker. He has money. If there are businesses, and yeah, that's great, that he has money, he wants to invest here. He's done a number of projects in West Newton, but he does know how great. I mean, they have the Trail Town program is under the Progress Fund, so he has money to lend, he wants to invest. So, it's progressfund.org, their website. He wants to hear from people. They've got projects here in town, he wants to help them. The next lunch and learn September 20th, and it's the American Red Cross. They're going to be talking about emergency preparedness. So, storm
Yeah.
always good to be prepared. Local foods, local places. That grant was wrapped up. 235-page report. It's on the website, thomasvilleredevelopment.org. A lot of information. 16 pages of goals. There were 5 goals set. They laid out action steps. So that was to develop our local economy around local foods. So farmers market is still running Saturdays 8 to noon, and the PNC parking lot. One last thing, the Calview tree study is being completed. Over 1,000 trees that they've inventoried for the city. They'll put together a report, recommendations. There's an organization called Tree Vitalize. They have some more grants that are going to be coming up. So, yeah.
That's great.
Sorry.
Yeah, thank you
But
for
there
coming.
are-
We appreciate you coming and giving us an update, because there's been a lot going on.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Michael. All right, Ms. Ethel.
I hope I didn't bring the storm. Thank you for allowing me to come, Mayor, City Council. We have been offered a privilege of contributing to the restoration of Connellsville iconic statue that has been part of our history longer than anyone in this room can remember. Colonel William Crawford's statue has been on the lawn of Carnegie Library since 1917. The statue represents a pioneer who first saw our area in 1758 while with General John Forbes on the way to capture Fort Duquesne. He fell in love with this area and purchased land in the bend of the Occoquan River to build his home and bring his family here from Virginia. He recruited soldiers from that particular spot where his cabin is, which the Historical Society owns. He recruited soldiers who served in both Princeton and Trenton in the American Revolutionary War. Just think about that. People from this area served in the Revolutionary War. He was asked to lead a campaign to the frontier by his boyhood friend, General George Washington. Get that also. On this campaign, he lost his life in the service of his country on June 11th, 1782. Colonel Crawford was immortalized in bronze by a Connellsville native, a sculptor by the name of Samuel Kilpatrick. This man lived in, or what we now call Connellsville, and here the sculptor who created that fabulous statue on Carnegie Lawn is a Connellsville native. A lot of people don't know that. Now the statue needs to be restored to its original glory, and the citizens and civic groups and local government of Connellsville are asked to participate and help raise the $10,000 plus dollars needed for this project. So please get involved. You can make a check out to the Fayette County Cultural Trust to help finance this project. And what I'd really like to see is let's make the year 2017 the year of Colonel William Crawford here in Connellsville. It will be the 100th anniversary of the statue, and we will be honoring one of Connellsville's amazing citizens. So I see him on our banners and things like that to make this really a monumental year in honoring Colonel Crawford. So I was asked to come tonight by a city council member, and I think the project is a fabulous project, and we have so much history to be proud of, and history is very, very special to my heart. So I hope that the city will be interested in helping with this project, and all the people in Connellsville would be interested. There's a lot of things that need to be done with the statue. There are problems, and his sword will be restored. They do have a sword, and it will be restored to its proper location.
Is there a cost on the project?
$10,400, I believe, is the cost. And it was in the paper the other, I don't know, it was Tuesday or Wednesday, there was a picture of some people in front of the Colonel Crawford statue. And there was information about what needed to be done, and there are some matching funds, and some DAR groups are interested in helping with the funding. But he certainly needs to be restored to the way he looked originally, and it'll be wonderful. And I mean, I was really excited to know that the sculpture for the statue was Connellsville native. I think that's really tremendous. And so that all kind of goes together tonight with all the art. All seems to go together. So I guess great minds operate in similar fashion. So thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you.
Very good.
Kathy Taylor.
Mayor Lincoln and Council, I'm Kathy Gaylord, and I'm the new president of the Lionsville Garden Club.
Welcome.
Okay, so in that, I have decided that I should come meet the council, meet the mayor. I met with the redevelopment authority last week,
so much. Good night. Okay. We're gonna move on to the city treasurer report. Mr. James.
Hopefully they're installed. Tom's son says it's gonna be 101 more minutes of rain. That's a lot of rain. Good evening, council. We have a Coffee County City Treasurer's monthly report for July. This is our monthly August meeting. Kind of collection for the city real estate is coming fitting out, but just real quick for the month of July. City real estate, $40,108.74. 3% guest and library, $1,240. Per capita, $727. Business license, $130. Mechanical devices, $100. Mercantile, $14,785.82. Local services tax, $7,752.96. Transfer taxes in the county, $3,554.33. Delinquent real estate taxes, culmination from last year in probably the last 1 to 3 years, $13,410.58, and 3% the library, $414.76. I did have something else, but I can't remember what it was. Does anybody have any questions on any of that?
July's earned income, why is it not on this report? Not in yet.
July's earned income, mayor, July's earned income, and mercantile business, and those three Act 511 taxes are collected from Southwest, and the earned income too. And some months they may roll over to the next month. So if we don't have a assessed collection, they may send it in August for June and July. And I've had the tax clerk call them to try to get them on the monthly report, so it will help us better and accurately budget, our collection rate. I know everything has been moving along smoothly, and Joyce has been assisting Cassie working with Joyce. I missed last month's meeting, but I know our new part-time tax